Hello, everybody, and welcome to a Forgotten Realms draft here on the channel. In this video, I'm going to be going pick by pick and play by play through a Forgotten Realms draft, talking through all of my decisions so you can level up in Limited. If you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content. You can even click that bell icon if you enjoyed, and leave a comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback. Wow, that's actually unreal. Someone in chat said I was going to open Xanathar. Wow, what a call, Ricky. That's insane. Of all the mythics you could have picked. That's absurd. Just like, wow. Actually unreal. Let's go. Good job, Ricky. Well, Xanathar is an absolute bomb. You can splash it pretty easily because there's treasures running around, and I would give myself like 95% likelihood of this ending up in my deck. It's just such a beating when you play it, and basically unbeatable. Other than that, the uncommons are reasonable. This card's solid, but after the Xanathar, I would take Hobgoblin Captain as the next best card in the pack. And then maybe the Troubadour, and then like Vampire Spawn's pretty solid, Horde Robber's decent, but Xanathar by a mile. You can also, if you are watching this on YouTube and you want to check out my content live, you can find it at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. If that's something you like to do. But yeah, easy Xanathar, and hoping to play a nice little Xanathar deck now. Excellent. So our next pack presents us with a lot of good options for Xanathar, because they're blue-black cards. Charmed Sleep, reasonable removal. Contact Other Plane, good for finding Xanathar. Frost Giant, good for stabilizing before casting Xanathar. But I love me a Wan Ti Fangblade. Just 3-mana 2/2 Death Touch is really good, and then it can even attack in and punish the opponent a little bit on that front, so good stuff there. So yeah, after this I would probably take, I don't even know, maybe the Frost Giant, though that's a little bit tough. Fate's Reversal is also solid with Xanathar, so you can get it back if they kill it. Wow. Another great pack here. There's a Herd Gorger, there's a Guild Thief is kind of good for some blue-black decks. Not really this one, because I kind of have a bomb rare to get in the late game. And then Shambling Ghast is like a nice little speed bump. But I like the Fangblade. Why not Charmed Sleep? I just think Yuan Ti is a more powerful card, and I can just trade with anything in combat, which is nice. And also like do some attacking of my own. I think after that I would take the Gas and maybe Guild Thief third. Or just Herd Gorger and do something over there in that space. So with two Yuan Tis, I actually have some Venture stuff, so Dungeon Crawler is actually a little bit more appealing. I also could play like Black X and Splash Xanathar off of like Venture, so I could play like Black White, Splash the blue, or something like that. So I like Dungeon Crawler over the Arcane Investigator and over Fate's Reversal. But I think I would take the Investigator over the Reversal. Kind of close on that one. But yeah, Dungeon Crawler is the best card in the pack. If I do complete the dungeon, I get it back, which is nice. And just an early creature. Sticking to one color is proving to be helpful, I'd say. I already have some synergy pieces with a thing like Thieves' Tools or something of that nature, so Guild Thief could be good on that front. There's also just cards like Swarming Goblins, which is just a good card. There's a Valor Singer. Just playing straight blue-black is appealing because it just makes it really simple on the mana. There's also just a couple of decent white cards. I really don't think I'm a Guild Thief deck. I don't think these cards really go in the same deck, even though they both have the word Guild in them. I kind of want to take Dawnbringer Cleric or Swarming Goblins. Those are the two cards I'm thinking about. I think Dawnbringer Cleric could be good. I'm just going to lean towards the cheaper card. And now I'll take Evolving Wilds. I do like Clever Conjurer. But I think it's going to just make my splash a lot easier if I pick up an Evolving Wilds here. If I have to end up splashing. And it looks like we are seeing some white cards coming around. I don't really want two Dawnbringer Clerics. Also an Investigator. And then some red cards that I don't really want. Could just still be blue-black. So I'll take this over the champion, even though the champion's better. Because I'm not really planning on running any equipments. So they're kind of similar in that respect. Okay, pick 8. So there's a lot of blue cards in this pack, which I like to see. I can just pick up a Charmed Sleep here, maybe. Also Contact Other Plane and You Come to River, but I think I like getting a Charmed Sleep. I think playing 2 Contact Other Planes is actually reasonable. Clattering Skeletons is a decent card as well. I already have 1 Evolving Wilds. It's looking like I can just play straight blue-black. There's a Hama Pashar, which is decent with the Fang Blade. I'll just get the Vampire Spawn, though. The Frost Giant came back. Nice. Secret Door. This looks like we'll just get to play straight blue-black, which is nice. Ricky is going all in. Gambling that I will open up Mind Flayer in pack 2. The Xanathar prediction was bold because it's a mythic rare. Mind Flayer is just a normal rare, but still incredibly bold to go for a 2 for 2 here. If it works out for him, I mean, he'll go down in lore as a undefeated master, but it's pretty unlikely, statistically speaking. Wow, unfortunate, but we get a black dragon, so I don't mind. The black dragon. After that, Vampire Spawn's like the next best card for my deck. So this is pretty easy, black dragon. Let's go, Dragon Turtle. A combination of 2 beloved creatures, a dragon and a turtle. I do think Ray of Enfeeblement is fantastic. I also like Shambling Ghast, but I'm going to take the Dragon Turtle. Whew, we are rolling in the good cards. I like Blue Dragon a lot. Another big dragon. Gives us another late game card. We just have a lot of good late game now. We don't have any die rolling. Don't love the Death Priest. Spy doesn't really fit our deck as well. There's also Owlbear, which is a good card, but we are cruising. Okay, and then we kind of fell off a cliff there, but I do like Fate's Reversal. We have some good stuff to get back. We have a little bit of Venture. Oswald Fiddlebender's me name, and bending's my game. What's he holding, like a pike? A fish hook? There's some good green cards there. Not really a Soul Knife Spy deck. I already have a lot of 3-drops and stuff. Feign Death is pretty good with a decent number of my cards. Do I already have a Feign Death? No, I don't. I'm going to take 1 Fate's Reversal over the first Feign Death, but then I think I might play a Feign Death. Any dragons left that I want, or have I got them all? That's funny. Precipitous Drop. I have some Venture. I could also take a Horde Robber to get my 2-drop slot a little bit better. And there's also Sphere, but I don't love Sphere. I don't really need any expensive cards. I've kind of got my top end completed. I think I'll just take a Horde Robber over a Precipitous Drop. Yeah, maybe I can afford to play through this thing. This card is more powerful a lot of the time. Asmodeus, the Archfiend. I feel like my top end's already set, as I said before. This card is kind of cool in some ways. I might just need a 2-drop, though. And there's Contact Other Plane. There is Zagul. I was going to get a 2-drop. Try to keep myself alive before I get some card draw. Let's make a removal pile. I've got this. I got this. This card's pretty good in my deck because I just have some really important like rares to keep alive. Like if I ever have this card up when I cast Xanathar, it's really good. And I've like playing one copy if you come to a river. Decent interaction. Another vampire spawn. Give me some life gain. Bar the Gate's pretty okay, actually, in this deck, maybe. Actually, not really. That card's pretty just horrific. Like, another thing you can just do is if you make this cost 2 mana, it's just, like, incredible. And all of a sudden, lose a great color. Fun stuff. So I've got my curve of creatures, and then I've just got my random junkers stuff that I might not have room for, probably won't. Then I've got my removal and interaction. Wishclaw Talisman, great with UANT, great with vampires, great with any of my big dragons. Might actually play this card. Okay, do I want another secret door? Maybe. I have a lot of mana sinks. I don't need any 3-drops. I don't need another You Come to River, so I guess I'll take it. No, thank you. I don't want that card in the draft. Thieves' Tools. Wow, we got last pick contact. I'm actually pretty happy about this card. Playing one of these is nice. Wow, look how good this pack is for a red player. 1, 2, 3 great red cards and a good card for black-red. And we get Vampire Spawn, numero tres. That's okay. Not sure, gaming. Not sure. Kind of. You need like 11 wins. 5 for each one. But if you're, depends on where you are in Diamond 3. Don't even need a 3rd pack. Yeah, I kind of have a deck already. I'm just going to prioritize some 2-drops. I don't really want this Shocking Grasp. But I'm weak, and that's wrong. Ooh, Volo, Guide to Monsters. Is that worth splashing? I already have 1 Evolving Wilds. Do I have enough Venture to make treasures consistent? Volo is a beast. Creature type doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control or card in your graveyard. So this is Snake Rogue, Vampire, Dragon Turtle, Elf Wizard, Zombie, Giant Warrior. All these cards are unique so far. And then I just have a few dragons at the top end. Or I could just take the Apprentice. Yeah, I don't think I can splash. Volo is cute, though. Oh, immediately punished with another Evolving Wilds. Correct. I'll take Warlock class. Feels bad. Another Evolving Wilds. Just greed is good, I guess. Greed is good. Oh, gosh. If I had another Evolving Wilds, I could just play 1 Forest and then just splash Volo. Have an insane extra bomb in the deck. Max punished. I don't like tools in this deck. I'm not attacking them very often in the early game. This thing doesn't work with my cards very well. The Sorcerer, which doesn't work with my cards very well. I haven't actually played this card. It seems really bad to me. And when it gets played against me, I don't really care usually. I'm just going to take the ramp. I have a lot of 3-drops, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I have like 8 3-drops, not even including my non-creatures. Feign Death is actually pretty good in my deck. Ugh. Poor Volo. Stranded in someone else's deck when he could have been in mine. I guess I'll just take it uncommon. I'm not playing Shocking Grasp. Yeah, the Beholder's decent. Pixie Guide. I guess I have some dice rolling. Not really a lot. Second Contact, other plane is decent. So I have 32 cards here. I'm gonna have to make some cuts. Oh, man. How did I get a Thieves' Tools? I didn't even remember taking that card. That's wild. Okay, so this is definitely a 17 land deck. My plan, stall until I win with my big creatures. So which cards don't help with that? I guess you see a Guard Approach is probably like a card I can't afford to play, sadly. I think Feign Death fills a similar role though, and I kind of do want to play that one. Talisman, similarly, it works really well if you can like copy a big dragon or a beholder or something, but I just can't afford to play such a slow card. My deck is already slow. Similarly, I don't know if Fate's Reversal really fits my deck here. So I have 3 1-drops, 3 2-drops, a billion 3-drops. Maybe I can't afford to play the Apprentice either. Wow, Vola would have been good in this deck if I could have figured out the mana. I didn't have the second Evolving Wilds at the time. Maybe it would have worked out. Okay, so I've got enough top end. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drop creatures. Whoa, something happened. Magic is host to me. Thanks, Magic. So I have 3 more cuts to make. I will cut to Come to a River, Feign Death, a Secret Door. I think those are my 3 weakest cards. Precipitous Drop is also a little weak, because I don't have a ton of venturing. But I need some removal, I think. Yep, I'm going to run it like this. Let's just double check the colors. Perfect. I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support my work at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special shout out to those at the credits level. If you as a viewer feel like my content has provided you with $1 worth of value and you'd like to give back and support the channel, the Patreon is the best way to do so. And as my way of saying thank you to patrons, I provide some rewards like access to my card by card tier list for each set. I really do appreciate all of the patrons, and I really cannot thank you enough for helping me continue to produce these videos. Without further ado, though, let's get to the matches. Welcome to round 1. Saying hello with the back of the hand. It's a new technique. This is a reasonable hand. As is expected, it is 3-drop central. 3-drop central station, as they say. Ah, the Hexblade. I'll get my Fang Blade out. It's a blade battle. Is the Hexblade better than the Fang Blade? We'll find out in the next installment. Strange. Oh, never mind. Correct. Clever Conjurer gets around the dragon's downside. Because I can untap it. A third color approaches. Oh, hello, Paladin class. Nice to see you. How's the fam? Hello, Chiplaus. Clever Conjurer doing work. I'm in trouble. Right here in River City. I just got billions of good blue cards, too. Boom, that's exactly why you play your lands out, folks. Why would it tap me like that? I need to draw Charm Sleep. Big roll time! Nice! Uh-oh. Oh, it's so close! No, I'm gonna die! Actually, I have another vampire spawn. I have 2 more in the deck. I have 4 looks at it. Please, no! I just want to live! There are people counting on me! Yes, the vampire spawn! From above. No! The spawn! What a game! A performance to rival the ages! An incredible top deck! Right off the top of the old deck. Whew. That was clutch. That was clutch. Oh, I could vampire spawn at 1 life. Yeah, I know. I wasn't considering cutting the vampire. Someone in chat was trying to tell me to cut the vampire. They were like, oh, do you really need 3 vampires? I believe that was you, Ricky. You doubted the vampire. Okay, we are in a great spot here. Got some ramp. Got some secret doors going on. And now we even have a swamp! Oh, the swamp action. Facing off against black-red. Ooh, the Battle Cry Goblin. And we draw our 4th expensive card. We only have 4 expensive cards in the deck, and of course we have them all in our opener. That's where it goes sometimes. Oh, it's a spawn. It's a vampire spawn. And our 5th expensive card. If we don't draw a land here, we just lose the game now. But Rhyme Shield could really hold down the fort. Please, just don't kill my Clever Conjurer. I really need it. I really do. Please. I'm asking for a friend. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh. Well, that attack did nothing. Please give me a land. I really need it. Okay, if I wasn't going to draw a land, that's something at least. Here's where you need Sphere. Sphere wouldn't do anything, because I can't kill anything I need. I need a land. If I draw a land, I'm chilling. What the heck is going on? What is going on? Je ne comprends pas. Yes! The land! QQ. Untap. Rhyme Shield. The Shield of the North. Protect me with your... I don't know. Axe? He's got a polar bear. This guy's massive. What the heck? He's got 2 polar bears. How did I never notice that? The Shield of the North. Why sleep the Battle Cry instead of the Bandit Lord? Well, because the Battle Cry is a 3-3 that's going to make more goblins, and Bandit Lord's a 2-3 that doesn't really do much in the set. There's not a ton of goblins, and I would rather trade with the Bandit Lord on the off chance that they have more goblins, because otherwise the passive effect just stays in play the whole game. Like, this thing needs to attack to get value, this thing just needs to be in play. So yeah, those are some of the factors. I'm worried about them having like a hoarding ogre, so we're just gonna get rid of it now. And then I'll play Xanathar next turn. Because hoarding ogre is a good combo with a fully leveled this thing. Wow. Managed to clutch it. Oh, yes. Using Grim Bounty on the Frost Giant. Xanathar can predict your every move, opponent. Xanathar knows. I think you might be thinking of Mystic Subdual from Ikoria. And Xanathar comes to close the game! Let's go. What a performance from Xanathar. Really a brilliant effort by the opponent. But, Xanathar closes the deal. I didn't even need Xanathar, to be honest. I was going to win that game easily without him. Just speedrunning it a little bit. After this 3rd game, I'm going to look at the deck, see if any changes need to be made. Maybe I need an 18th land. Maybe I need extra early defenses. The defense. Defense rests its case. I didn't know Ray of Frost stopped the abilities on it, though. You wearing a Chelsea kit? No, I'm not. Not wearing a Chelsea. And it loses abilities. Interesting. Also, hello, Jakob. Wow, good to know Ray of Frost stops abilities. Ooh, the option key on a Mac. Known cards in your opponent's hand are shown face up, fully visible. No need to take notes. At a Grand Prix, you would certainly take notes. I usually write down every card I see from my opponent's deck when I'm at a Grand Prix. Just it makes me feel centered, ready to go. Another great hand. I kind of like having the secret door in every opening hand. Just kind of glued there. Look at me, opponent. I've already spent 3 mana worth of spells before you've cast 1. Well, the Basilisk is kind of annoying. I wonder if they'll trade. Trading 2 damage for 1 is okay for me. How long have I been playing Magic? For a long time. Yeah. I had a deck way before I played, like, consistently. And then I've been playing consistently for a while. I think I'll just go through Fandelver. I'm not going to get to Venture a ton. Sure. Don't need a swamp. Ward 3 is a lot of ward. Nice. I wonder what they're up to. Yes! Hi, Rolla. I like both these cards. Favorite set and play style. That's a tough one. I kind of like in limited. Tough question. I'll have to think about it. Favorite set. I don't really think about it that way usually. Because it's not like you can just draft whichever one you want at any time. Shaw. Wow, those are good cards. Ouch. Dragon Turtle's going to be good here for getting that black dragon out of the way. think they're dead here. Ouch. Aren't they just dead on board? I hope they are. As long as they don't kill my Warlock class. Wasn't Warlock class lethal? No. Because it doesn't count each creature. It's if a creature died. And they had blockers for all my guys. Oh, was the skeleton tapped? Maybe it was lethal. The deck is cruising. So that's nice. Instead of playing the giant. Right. Yeah, probably was. I remember thinking in my head this is probably lethal and then playing the giant consciously. No, I'm kidding. The deck has been performing well. Just keep it going. Am I done with AFR? Well, I'm playing it right now, so the question may have been answered already. This hand was a sketchy keep, but I had, like, some good stuff to do on 3 mana. No! Sad day. This could be just a loss. I did play some Kaladesh. I did. Maybe we're supposed to ditch Warlock class instead of Contact Other Plane. I think that would have been better. Ouch. Sure. Oh, I can't cast spells. Oh no. Didn't realize that part. Oh, I messed up. Beautiful. Imagine if we both had Xanathar going. That'd be wild. Hmm. Yeah, that just happens sometimes. I didn't draw my lands that I needed. Ooh, this is a good hand. I like this one a lot. Contact Other Plane's a pretty good card, I think. Hmm. Get an island now. Hmm. I'll be fine. The fact that they're using this now is kind of a good sign for me. I'm not going to bother trying to block this at the current time. I'll just get it out of the way for now. Good play by them. Pumping the right creature. That was a tough one to make. Whether or not to play this to try and make sure I hit this on the next turn. Could punish me. But if I don't draw a land, I'm drawing a spell. I feel like if they had a combat trick, they'd attack with more stuff. But maybe they're just master. Yep, that worked out. His attacks 4 blocks each combat if able. I'm gonna trade. I could wait and then eat it for free if I draw a land, but I'm already in good shape if I draw a land. So I just have a massive dragon. Oh yeah, let's go. I don't care if they gain life, but Menace could be really annoying. Going here just to gain life. Close one. That was close. We managed to draw a few lands in a row when we really needed them, which was huge. I don't know if I've trophied with a Xanathar deck yet. I've had Xanathar in a few decks, and I think I've gotten to 6 wins. But I don't know if he's ever crossed the finish line. The last of the big 3. The Westgate, Orcus, and Xanathar team. Okay, this is a mulligan. I have Xanathar, but I only have 2 lands. Don't have both colors. This one's much better. Just by having both colors, it's immediately better. Pretty much. Pretty much. Scry. I want to hit a land. Certainly don't want to hit a Baleful Beholder. Drop is doing good work. Wow, Troubadour doesn't block my guys. That's wild. The goblin that it makes will. Getting them to a low life total is nice, because then I can just sit back and wait. Ah, they also know the way. The contact other plane way. They'll probably put the counter on the Troubadour. Just gonna do that. I could attack in. Yeah, it's probably a good trade for me to make. Troubadour's going to keep getting them value. Ah! Gnawbone! Terrifying. Charm sleep, charm sleep, charm sleep. No! Oh dear. We are in grave danger! Don't want to take the land. Yeah, exactly. Pump Warlock class and then knock their socks off. I'm afraid of the Hill Giant Herd Gorger. Gnawbone, no! Don't do it to me! Insert the treasure! There's so much treasure! I can't handle it! What am I supposed to do? Okay. Do they just have nothing to do with their mana? Oh, yeah, obviously they have something to do. That just makes sense. They finish their dungeon. So he draws a card. Wow, they play Shocking Grasp? Insanity. They're at 4, and we have a vampire spawn for next turn. It doesn't get closer than this. Do they have Pump or a Hill Giant? That's the question. Remember when someone told me to cut a vampire spawn? Oh my gosh. They have a wizard spellbook. Please don't hit the... Oh my gosh, of course they hit that. Oh my gosh! No! No, they're gonna find their life gain! What a beast! They scried to the top. No, they found life gain. No, they didn't. What a legend. They're just chaining spells. Absolute beast. Oh, another 20! They've just rolled 2 straight 20s! They are absolute legends of the game. What? They could have gotten the managed to win. If they gained a life, they were back in business. Oh, they could have done it. They just needed to gain a life. But they went into Fandelver. Everyone always is going into the Fandelver dungeon. Oh my gosh. They comboed off. And yet it still wasn't good enough to defeat the Vampire Spawn Warlock class combo. Hopefully. Maybe they slow rolled the enchantment removal spell. Did we get there? Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! They were so close! But they greeded for the scry instead of going into good old Mad Mage. Oh my gosh. Nobody expects the third vampire spawn, or whichever number it was, the second vampire spawn. Oh my gosh, they just comboed off. They just, like, I was like, oh, hopefully that has nothing to do with their mana. And then they just jammed Wizard Spellbook, hit the 20. Not that it really mattered in that case. because they had infinite mana. But they just jammed spellbook, hit the 20, cast their next spell, hit a 20. Which is kind of funny because the only card they didn't hit a 20 on was Contact Other Plane, which is the only one that like really cares about hitting a 20. Okay, on the draw. We have 9 sources of each color. We have 1 card we can cast. 3 lands. I have a double blue spell. I'm gonna mulligan this. Maybe I don't mulligan. If they mulligan... My opponent has taken 1 mulligan. Much worse hand, but I don't want to go to 5. Maybe I do go to 5. I think I have to. This hand is unplayable. Significantly worse than my last. Ouch. Okay, this hand is much better. Keep it, and I'm going to keep the Xanathar, and I'm going to keep the Vampire Spawn. Maybe I should have kept the 2-drop because I have like infinite 3s. I felt like this is just a better card. And Xanathar can just win me the game, so... Ah, Zenol Hunter. Yep. This is why I kept Spawn. It can like blank some 2-drops and do some stuff, hopefully. And the life gain's nice. Just drawing all lands and 7-drops. Living the dream. I'm so dead. I could just draw another spell. Oh, I'm just dead. Just dead. Yeah. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I'm dead. Literally dead on board. So I mulliganed to 5 and they killed me on turn 5. Because I just drew no spells. Actually, I drew 1 spell, but I just drew, like, trash. Trash to your draw. Oh, they didn't even need to pump. Well, that was not a great one for me, but... I mean, that happens. I just had nothing to do there. My first 2 hands were just not good, and then they just had a really good hand. And I drew really badly. Combination of factors. On a mold of 5, I don't think ditching the Xanathar there makes sense. Because that card can like win me the game. And they're not necessarily going to be an aggro deck. One of the flaws with Best of 1, among its many flaws. I don't blame the shuffler. It's just part of the game. Null plus Moon. I think Null is just a good card, and Moon is like a medium to bad card that happens to be okay in that one spot. We'd much rather have a lot of other things. Wow, look at this hand. This is a great hand. Just crushing it with Dragon Tribal. Oh, my nemesis. The Boots of Speed. Making every creature a problem. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Dragon's Fire. I see fire. Hobgoblin Captain. Son of a gun. I don't know if I've ever beaten a Hobgoblin Captain with Boots of Speed in my entire life. Found the land. Why wouldn't I attack? Because I'm planning on double blocking whatever they then equip here. Or in this case, I guess single blocking if they attack. The damage is meaningless to me. Oh, that's a nice draw. Also, if they have a removal spell, they can then attack me, even though normally they wouldn't be able to. Gosh darn it. Hoping for the best here. We're alive. I dreamed a dream in times gone by. I just need to draw a land here. As I feel like I've said every time. Ooh, that's a good draw. That is a good one. Still in the game. Got my 2 dragons. No! Oh my gosh, that might be my literal worst draw. I'm sure it's close to my literal worst draw. Not only does it not block, it also doesn't get me closer to these guys. Son of a goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, I couldn't catch any break. I guess I drew some good cards this game. So just... Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. Dang it! They double its power and toughness. I take 2, 4, 6, 9. Don't quite die. Gosh darn it. Couldn't I just drawn like a rhyme shield or something there? Would have been real nice. Yep. Or precipitous drop for Targnar. There's the land. You're too late. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. We had such a hype win, and then it just, like, fell off the rails, like, so incredibly quickly. Dang it. Rats. Maybe I was supposed to play 18 lands. Because it felt like I always needed more lands. But that's also, like, small sample size. But because I have, like, card draw spells that find me more lands, things like that. Dang it! I was 5-1, and then it just fell off the rails. Tough. Real irritating on that one at the end. Like, I have a few expensive cards, obviously, because they're all pretty good. But then just drawing them all at once is just not great. Tough. It wasn't my literal worst draw. No, Secret Door is probably a little bit worse. But my second worst draw, because a land helps me hit my 7th mana, which will then let me play Black Dragon. So, like, I could have potentially been still in the game. Because I could have killed the Targdar. Or played Blue Dragon, I mean, and just shrunk everything, which would have been big. And then played Black Dragon. So, like, a land would have kept me in the game. A spell could have traded with one of their creatures. But this guy came in and didn't do either. I think it's my literal worst draw, other than Secret Door. Which Secret Door can even save me some life points, so maybe just straight up worst. Wow, I can't believe it. Feels bad. That is a horrific feeling at the end there. Really not ending with the bang I was hoping for. That's how it goes sometimes. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag spawning victory, because that was pretty good. Or hashtag vampire warlock, because that was a great combo that won us a couple of games. You can also hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and leave a comment with your questions, thoughts, and feedback below. You can check out the Twitch stream at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. You can support my content at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. Every bit helps and helps me continue making these videos. And if you have Amazon Prime, you could subscribe to my Twitch stream at no extra cost to yourself. You just link your Amazon account and your Twitch account, and you can subscribe with your Amazon Prime gaming subscription, because Amazon owns Twitch, and they let their Prime users subscribe to Twitch streamers for free, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's going to do it for this stream. A little disappointed. Never got to use Xanathar. I just cast him and it won me the game, and felt like I got a little bit unfortunate on some of my draws in those last couple rounds, mulliganing to 5 and stuff, but that's how it goes sometimes, and that's just the nature of the way it works. Maybe you're supposed to play 18 lands. That could have made a difference, but I felt like overall it was a pretty good deck. That's going to do it, though. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll talk to you next time.